Okay, today we will be presenting our product from Apple, and our presenters will be Allison Shepard, Selah Leslie Lyons, Sydney Shepard, Riley Johnson, Kayla Kokla, and Ted Pietila.
Okay, and our situation analysis and company overview starts with how Apple is consistently creating new and updating old versions of their products, such as the newer versions of phones, watches, laptops, every single year, along with updating their systems with new features every single year. They have built their empire on the connectivity that all Apple products have with one another, the iCloud. The iCloud automatically syncs up all the information and backs it up so it's easy to access at all times. All the information on the devices are connected together. Those who already have Apple products keep wanting to buy only Apple products because of the familiarity they have with one another. And they know exactly what everything looks like and how to work each device because of how similar they are. A fun fact is that 17% more people switch from Android to Apple than users that switch from Apple to Android. This shows that most users don't switch and that they are loyal to Apple more than Android users.
Alrighty, a SWOT analysis on Apple. So Apple's strengths is one of its most valuable brand. Apple is ranked number 1 for the 7th consecutive year by Interbrand with a brand value of $234 billion. Another one is top technology. Apple was the first to introduce some of the most innovative products that have changed the world. Number 3 is globally iconic. Apple's weakness, one of them is high-priced products. Apple's products can be considered a luxury due to their premium prices. Another one is limited advertisement and promotion. Apple's solidified their grounds by establishing loyal customers, even with limited advertising resources. Apple's opportunities, consistent customer growth is one of them. Apple has been dominating the technology sector for years now. Their customer retention rate of 92% is phenomenal. Another opportunity is qualified professionals with expansion of their team who can continuously build new opportunities. A threat, one of Apple's threats, number 1, coronavirus outbreak. The outbreak has significantly affected and may continue to disrupt about 32% of Apple's annual revenue in the fiscal year 2020. And another threat is market penetration. There has been a significant change in the market penetration by other brands in the smartphone market.
So something that we noticed that Apple continues to improve on all of their iPhones and their product, the camera quality. So we decided to propose the idea of a whole Apple camera, and the price will be $499, and this will go up based on like the different lenses you choose and accessories. There will be multiple colors available, like white, silver, black, and like the space gray, same as like all of the iPhones. And there will be many features available, and one of like the famous Apple like iPhone features they have is the portrait mode, and that'll be available on the camera along with like timer cam, flash, live photos, and like any filter you want to put on it. And there will be Bluetooth connection, meaning that you can, all the pictures that you take on the camera will sync up right to your iPhone or any computer or any other phone if you don't have an iPhone. And when you take a picture, the screen will resemble the iPhone, and this helps just get like new customers familiar. And even if you didn't have an Apple iPhone, it's very like a sleek design and it's very easy to use. And then the camera is the same as the iPhone 11 Pro with the 3 different cameras. And here's a model. Very design going along with the Apple logo, just so we make sure that it's an Apple and can like promote our product. And the 3 camera iPhone 11. And then this is what the screen will look like. And here you can see you can put on live photos, portrait mode, timer, or
So Apple uses many marketing strategies to market their products, and that allows them to be the most successful they can be in selling their products. Their strategies help target wide ranges of customers, and it gives them the most opportunity for success in their business. One example of a marketing strategy that Apple uses is relationship marketing. Apple has built strong relationships with their customers, increasing customer loyalty and enjoyment with their products. Customers can enter an Apple store and be greeted by many different employees and are given the opportunity to test the products before they buy them. This creates enjoyment for the customer because they can play around with the new products, and it creates a personal connection with the many employees that are there to help them, talk with them about the products, and personally know why the Apple products are good. Customers can see the quality of each product before they buy it, and that helps build Apple's credibility and reliability with customers because they know exactly what they're buying before they buy it. Along with the relationship marketing, Apple is able to use social media to spread the word about their products and increase popularity amongst customers. They post pictures taken by their phones on their Instagram, showing customers what they can create if they use Apple's products. This would stay the same with our new camera product. Apple would show the high quality photos that can be taken with the camera by using pictures taken of nature scenery, and they can use photos taken of family moments to show that this camera is meant for anyone looking for quality photos, not just professional photographers. Along with the use of Instagram and other social media platforms, Apple is able to market their products in movies and television shows. When viewers see their favorite film or TV characters using Apple products, it increases their own desire to have these products. It shows Apple's credibility because if a famous actor is using their product, customers can rely on their opinion of a quality product and want that for themselves. Another strategy used by Apple is the word of mouth marketing. This strategy might be the most important marketing strategy for the company because it's earned. The opinions of consumers on whether Apple products are worth buying are built on the product's quality, and it's not something that Apple can control. If possible, customers hear from their friends or family members that Apple makes the best products, they're more likely to believe those opinions over something that the Apple company themselves are stating about their products. The word of mouth marketing is not only increases credibility of the company, but it also increases popularity. When possible, customers hear how many other people are using Apple's products, they want to buy them as well. All of these marketing strategies allow Apple to be as successful as they are, and the continued use of these strategies will allow the new product of the Apple camera to become as successful as their iPhones, MacBooks, and many other products.
So a marketing objective of this new camera is to provide a broader spectrum of customers. We're targeting like new customers that have other Apple products and a whole new spectrum of just people who like photography and are looking to like try a new camera. And this will obviously increase sales because we're bringing a new product on and it is a good like price and advice. And this also creates a first mover advantage because no other company like Samsung has a camera. This really allows Apple to come out strong, and any other camera that comes out after from like Samsung will just be kind of compared to Apple. And this increases the advertising ability, and there's some examples of the advertisements that Apple creates with the Apple Card and the MacBook, and they're very sleek and like minimalist, and you really focus on the product at hand. And usually when like an Apple ad comes up, it's like the new iPhone and you're intrigued, and we kind of already know what Apple has. So having a camera and just like you just focus on the camera, it really like increases people looking at it and like visiting the site and seeing what the camera is about.
Most of Apple's product parts that Apple uses in their products are able to be reused, which makes them a very sustainable company because when people trade in phones, they can reuse all the parts for it. Another nice thing about them is that all the products are connected to each other, which is another thing that'll be nice with their camera to just be able to send it to your iPhone or Mac. They also do a really good job helping customers with any problems that you might have. You can find them through a few different avenues, such as a live chat or Apple support. Apple also has a large variety of products in many different sizes and shapes, so you can always find the perfect device to fit your needs. They also have over 510 stores in over 20 different countries.
Okay, moving on to our target market for our Apple camera. To be able to sell our camera, we will have to look at our demographic, geographic, psychographic, and behavioristic variables. Up first, we have our demographic variables. The age group we are looking to target is 18 to 35 years old because this group buys the most products from Apple out of all the age ranges. We also are looking at a middle to upper social class because Apple products are not cheap, and those in these classes tend to buy more luxurious items and are willing to spend money on these kinds of products. With saying this, the kind of occupation most of the consumers will have will be along the lines of managers, executives, and highly educated millennials. The geographical variables of our target market are highly populated urban cities. With bigger cities, it is easier to get free advertisement by word of mouth. The more people who know about our camera, the better. We prefer cities or towns that attract a lot of tourism because that means more opportunities for creative work with our camera. This gives the camera a good diversity and work for people in all climates, whether it's the sandy desert of Arizona to the snowy Christmas of Switzerland. For the psychographics of our target market, we are looking at people who are very creative, spontaneous, and who are extroverted individuals. With the Apple camera, we are looking at people who have a love for art, photography, music, and film. We want them to have a good quality camera to create art none have seen before. As for the behavioristic variables, our consumers cannot be price sensitive. The price of our products are strictly based off the quality of our products, and our products are not cheap. We want them to have the best experience with our camera, and that would be meaning having access to our MacBook, iPhone, or iPad. You don't need these items, but with our Apple camera, you can sync up your iPhone, MacBook, or iPad and have instant access to the photos through your iCloud to make editing easier. This will lead to the brand loyalty with our customers because they all work together better and will make work easier for the customer.